Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a date with Destiny. I'm Try, that's Destiny. We're just doing WoW chores today. There is something kind of exciting. The second, I don't know what to call it, Torghast event, the Chorus of Dead Souls, is active starting today. So we were just going to do normal WoW chore stuff and then maybe check out the Chorus event, because it sounds like I get to be a giant monstrosity of some kind. I am called Legion, for we are many, and people will get to climb inside my new monstrous form and ride me like a vehicle, which, as a druid, I feel right at home doing, so I'll probably check that out.
I am pretty excited to get to ride around on your back and cast. It's going to be kind of like being in, what was the place in Wrath of the Lich King? The PvP area?
Wintergrasp.
Wintergrass.
Yep. And of course, I invited you because boys do the inviting.
Boys do the inviting. That is very true. In this house, that's how that works.
And, do you want to start with the world boss?
Yes, I do. What zone are they in?
It's in Ardenweald, I
Let
believe.
me come to you.
No Convoke nerf in PvE. It got dinged pretty bad in PvP, but who even PvPs? That's gross.
Some people PvP. We do not PvP. We are not very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
The puppies are very proud of themselves because they just broke in by pushing the not fully closed door open. And you'll have to excuse us. Echo is very saucy.
Mm-hmm. Attention needs to be paid. Aw, thanks, Electra. Tier 1. If anyone I've ever known is a Tier 1 person, it's you. Assuming there are, like, many other tiers that are better than 1.
Does that mean that you have finally unlocked the try emoji? There is a try emoji that I'm very excited for people to have because he makes that face a lot when we play this game together.
What?
Yeah.
I don't make any face, to my understanding.
I will make a great tier 2.
I make a great number 2, so... There was, however, extremely big news on Wowhead this afternoon. They are for sure, can confirm, bringing back Valor points. Now, the acquisition is still not known. There will be a weekly cap. I don't know how much they're giving you, but it will be used to upgrade existing Mythic Plus gear to a certain ceiling based on how far you are progressed within that system. So, something. It's better than nothing, and it makes a lot more sense because I think I ran 17 keys last week on Tribrid, and I walked away with 0 upgrades. I dropped one 207 cloak, which I didn't need, and a 210 hands, which is my legendary slot, and I was able to trade those away, but, you know, I'm only item level 212. There are many, many pieces that are still upgrades. Just refuse to drop, so the conquest points at least helps if you're in that boat, where you're stuck with extremely poor luck. Now you can farm conquest points and use those to upgrade your pieces. Yes.
I would definitely agree with the yay, more stuff to farm. Although this is kind of nice because you're basically earning currency for content you're going to do anyway, and it'll accumulate pretty quickly, I hope.
We're hoping. Because it's only allowing you to upgrade existing pieces, which means you have to have those pieces. And I'm assuming that it's like a tiered system where you can upgrade a 200 to a 207 to a 213 to a 220. So there's 4 incremental stages and not just one upgrade token takes you to 220, I would bet. You're still going to have to farm the gear natively and then probably earn weeks worth of conquest before you can get one of those pieces to 220. And the 220, ceiling is predicated on you having cleared all 15s in time. So most people...
20 gear won't be as important if you're clearing 15s on the regular.
Right, that was my only problem. It's a great... I'm happy about it. I think it's a positive change. It's at least them listening to player feedback that gearing is painstakingly frustrating right now. But yeah, if you have already cleared 15s in time for every one of the 8 dungeons, you either have 220 gear or you're a player who has, evolved beyond his gear level. In which case, being able to upgrade some Mythic Plus junk to 220 isn't helpful, I don't think. So I don't know who that's like specifically like for per se, but I'll take it. Like,
I would like to subscribe to the channel that tells me how to evolve beyond my gear score and still be a better player.
yeah.
Because at this point, I'm on the out gear it plan.
I mean, we try that. We do some bigger hammer stuff, but it's a lot like learning, and um,
Ugh.
when it comes to instructional videos, you're not a huge fan.
In my free time, learning.
So, I mean, good change. Excited about it. I wish it had gone farther, or I wish that the ceiling wasn't there, because you still have to have all the dungeons timed at 10 or better just to do upgrade to 213. And so I think I'm there already. No, I have one dungeon, I think. What do I have? No, I've done that. All of them done in time at 10. So when that goes live, I'll be able to upgrade a few pieces to 213, which is still helpful, but not as helpful. you know.
You know, I was looking at my dungeons because I was curious what my rankings were so far for this tier, and I've only done one in double digits. I have a shocking number at 7 or below.
Wow. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
this.
No. No, definitely not.
Like, not in a braggy way, but just I am pretty proud of me and my team. We successfully timed our Sanguine Depths 15 last night.
And I am super excited for you because I did not have to be there to do that. Because I hate sanguine depths. Yuck.
It is not a great key, and, like, fun story, it was our 4th Sanguine Depths 15 that week.
That's awful.
So every one of our 2-chested 13s and every one of our +1 14s from last week became Sanguine Depths 15.
You are here, yes?
Yeah, yep. So yeah,
Okay, great.
it's hard to convince me that the game is entirely random when that happens. I know that 4 Sanguine Depths is just as likely as 4 of the any of the other dungeons. Like, logically, I understand that. I just also call bullshit.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Yeah, it's hard to just view that impartially and be like, well, it could happen. And then talking with Andro and Bella, it seems like they also got Sanguine Depths in their Great Vaults this week. So,
Because you love it so much!
and just like salt in the wound, both of the Ouroboros weekly dungeon quests are both Sanguine Depths. So I don't know what the game is telling me, but it definitely is happening in Sanguine Depths. It's not even my least favorite dungeon. Like, I could understand it wanting to punish me if it was like my least favorite, but I think I still like Plaguefall less. And not just because of the difficulty of tyrannical bosses, but I just don't like that aesthetic.
I do really like it though when there is synergy between the quests and
for
you
sure.
can just get them both done in one go.
Yeah, one random heroic basically, and we're done for the week with that. I can get behind that.
Well, I mean, in your case, you'll also have to do it as keys, so.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I like to do keys as, like, I'm having fun playing the game. I want to earn anima as a, leather hands I do not need. Because legendary hand.
Alright, where to next? I will open a portal.
Do you want to, let's take a peek here.
I'm guessing Ouroboros, so I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively
Yeah,
open
let's get the maw done.
Okay.
Or at least the souls in the maw if you don't want to do
It's fine.
the quests.
Are we going to queue to get your love rocket while we're waiting?
Oh, yes, please.
And are you getting lovely charms? Or did you not listen to my officer chat about going there yesterday to get your lovely charm kit?
I do not have a lovely charm kit, but it is because you are so lovely and so charming, there is no room in my life for any more.
Yeah, but I'm not going to make you bracelets that you can give to the faction leaders.
I mean, that's... I was kind of hoping.
I will sell them to you for a reasonable price.
Yeah, I guess we'll just take it out of that bucket of gold that you owe me.
About that.
Yeah.
Probably not. I might not ever make good on all that money.
I owe you for 400 grand. That's a big one. You're gonna want to hold on to that one.
Exactly.
Oh, we're going to the mall. Sorry, I was heading for the flight path. I don't really know why. Ooh. Grathalax, huh? You're making that name up.
And I think that's the third one.
I'm in the loading screen. I didn't get anything. Do I require to get the lovely charm bracelet kit before we do the queued event?
No, you don't need it. It's one of those things where you get them just kind of organically without doing anything else while you're killing things. So
Okay. Do I
you
need to?
are not on the I can mount you. Yeah, thanks.
That'll be 10 gold, please. Do you want to do the Torghasty thing here while we're here, or we'll do that later if there's still time in the stream? I'm excited to
Um,
see it, but I also know that it's not necessarily the most fun thing to watch. I
yeah,
want to.
but we're only going to be doing it as a regular like eight things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
8 rooms. Yeah, that's fine.
Layers?
Sure.
A layer 8, all 6 floors.
Okay.
And we're not going to cheat.
What? Since when?
Since I am officially being monitored by Blizzard HQ.
Oh. Is it cheating if it just keeps respawning in the same place?
I have no idea. I think that's just a factor of there being so many people trying to gather souls just now that.
Hey, I found something for you.
Yeah, cool. Make yourself invisible, and it won't bother you anymore.
Yes.
And then everybody wins.
That person doesn't win because they thought I was going to fight it. Spoilers! I did not.
So, I think conquest points, valor points will be a nice thing to see come back to the game. It's such a simple psychology shift, but I don't know, it makes a difference to me. Maybe I'm like the worst kind of gaming psychology person, but if I'm earning a little something while I'm doing the things I enjoy doing, or even the things that I feel like I have to do, it's way better than just getting skunked again. I hate that feeling of I just ran 10 dungeons and I got nothing. That's literally, 7 hours of my time that I'll never get back for 0 gain. Which is not to say that, 10 Valor points is worth it, but at least it's something.
I like getting that kind of extra currency because I tend to forget that I'm earning it, and then eventually I'll be like, oh yeah, right, I can go buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have enough money to buy a lot of really good stuff, so that works out well.
Also, based on some data mining information from the PTR, it looks like mid-March, early March for 9.1.
Well, we're gonna get AOTC tomorrow, so that sounds
I'd
good.
say for our guild, it's actually pretty good timing. It's not great, but we'll have AOTC before it, and then we won't have too many weeks to kill without there being a lot of new content to explore. Hoping 9.1 brings a lot to the game.
And lucky we have lots of extracurriculars that we can plan. Did you see that we are working on a guild cookbook?
No, but that's fun. I've never really been sure how to prepare a guild, so.
That's a bad joke.
I think there are people who will hear that and be like, he is a shite raid leader.
A bit shit.
Just a bit. I'm going to go to the lower level.
Okay, I'm going to get this soul right here. And this other soul here. I feel like we can make it, Carrot. I believe. And if we don't, that's okay too. At least we will have fun trying.
Yeah.
I also told Try we were going to have AOTC on Sunday, so, I am historically not right about these things.
No, but you're very optimistic, and that's important. There needs to be more of you in our lives, and probably less of me. The old political cartoon-ish style drawing of 3 glasses lined up, all with fluid at the approximately same level, and the first glass says, "I'm half empty." The second glass says, "I'm half full." The third glass goes, "I'm pretty sure this is piss." I don't think of myself as a pessimist, but I'm definitely that last one.
I mean, you do call it like you see it. Alright, I am done with souls. Why do you keep running away from me?
Because I don't want you to mount me. I do not consent to this.
Well, that must be why you are using the version that I can't mount on, so. I will not be. It would be a whole bunch of garbled, and then you do the thing with the stuff in the place.
I think our group is ready for that, actually. Everybody knows the basics. Your voice is more, conducive to people learning. You're far prettier than I am. Maybe this is a good switch.
I'm also usually someone that's contributing to shenanigans, so I don't know that we would get as far.
That would be a difficult hurdle for you to overcome, yeah.
As the raid leader's wife, I'm usually the one distracting the raid.
So it's tough when you're gonna have to tell yourself to focus up.
I've never been very good at that. Alright, are we doing the quest, or are we zipping over to Torghast?
Let's do the weeklies at least, since I know you don't really come here. This will get you a nice little bit of Stygia. Then you don't have to come here again until next Tuesday.
Does anything cool unlock at this level of renown?
Everything cool. 32, I think, is the last tier for your second soulbind.
And I definitely know what you're talking about.
Oh no, that's 34 for your second soulbind. Whoops. It is... Oh, it'll be Coraine's last one at 31, so... You asked if there was anything exciting at this level of renown.
Is that exciting?
Not really.
Oh, alright.
I mean, it depends. If you're using your third acquired soulbind... Well, at least my third soulbind's last ability unlocks at 31, which will be after we turn in these souls.
Do you use all 3 of your soulbinds?
I do. One for tanking, one for DPSing, and one for healing.
Should I use all 3 of my soulbinds?
I don't know Mage well enough, but if there's, if you have conduits that are specifically geared towards AoE, then you could have a Frost single target soulbind and a Frost, dungeon-based soulbind. I don't know if the conduits are, that specified where you'd actually want a second soulbind setup for that, or if one's, better, more geared towards that. I could do some research for you, though. I think the easiest thing would be if you ever wanted to try Fire or Arcane to just set up a second soulbind for a different spec.
The only time that I switch is when I go into the Venthyr Tea Party. I take Theator.
Sure.
He goes in with me because he has some kind of benefit that makes people happier while they're at the party.
Seems like you have a deep understanding in that, so...
Not really. Others have told me to do it, and so I was like, okay. And I did read the ability, and I do know that it does something to improve your ability to execute the party, but I don't remember what it is. Mm-hmm. This is what you would be in store for with the raid leading. Mm-hmm. I would watch the videos, and then I'd be like, yeah, and then somebody was over here, and they did a thing, but I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
So you're going to want to bring this guy, because your shit's all fucked up if you don't. But if you have him, it'll be pretty sweet.
Exactly. It would be like the guild raid leading by, we would just do it by democratic vote. Like, how many people want to try this strategy this poll? Okay, there'd be no consistency.
There are, I suspect, some people in our guild that would prefer that.
I'm pretty sure everyone in our guild prefers killing bosses. So.
Yeah. Yes. They would turn on you. There would be a mutiny as soon as we couldn't kill bosses, but at face value, they would very much like the democratic process. We need more things to kill. Come,
Yes.
hop along.
I need 2 more, right? 1 more.
Right.
There's some stuff to loot right there for you.
Oh, there's a whole pack of these guys.
And there's more stuff up here.
Done. Done. Let's go north and kill Grathalax.
I still need 1 more Essence of Misery.
Well, did you go back and loot the 6-pull that I just did? Nope.
No, because that was behind me and I only ever move forward.
Like some kind of weird, stubborn shark mage?
My whole life. Alright. Thank you.
Did you get your things?
I did.
The hard way. I'm gonna just run you through all of this stuff since it seems to aggro you and not me, and we'll see if it can kill you. Whilst you ride me.
I like to think that they are all attracted by my Love is in the Air red dress.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty good. I don't know if, like, the undead denizens of the maw get thirsty, but... that would explain the line behind us. Do you trust me? You really shouldn't have. Invis?
Done. Those guys can see stealth.
Apparently so.
I'm just gonna keep running away.
You do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a Grathalax. I'm gonna punch him.
I'm just slow. I'm right behind you.
I know, I'm just waiting to give you the roar. Roar! Do the roar. Oh, those puppies.
Mm-hmm. They've been very saucy all day.
I also read that Hasbro is actually going to try another Dungeons & Dragons movie.
Really?
And it's going to have Michelle Rodriguez in it.
I don't know how I feel about this.
That's kind of my reaction. It could be really good or really bad. Like, it has a legacy, of course, of being terrible, terrible films. So I feel like there's not a lot that they can do worse.
I was really hoping that they would. The live action Warcraft movie was just. It's a movie that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, because their in-game cinematics are so good.
Yeah.
Why they haven't just done an animated version, because it would kill it. It would be amazing, I'm sure.
And because they didn't, rather than using their internal team with like Taron Gregory, they hired a Hollywood director. So you got a Hollywood director piece of shit. Instead of using the in-game team that just routinely crushes it.
I mean, I don't think that anyone had high expectations for the live-action Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I did.
And even with those low expectations, I think it
Yes.
might have missed them a little bit.
I was saying, like, high school age John was like stoked on a live-action D&D movie. Are you kidding me? And then like Thora Birch, who had like 1 week of being an extremely hot Hollywood starlet, was going to be in it, and it was like, yes, this is going to be maybe the best movie ever. I cannot oversell this to you enough.
You were are equally as excited about the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah, and then you get there and you watch it and you're like, this can't be it, right? There's more. It gets way better. This is not the movie.
This is the fan movie, right? The
Yeah,
fan submission.
this is like just the homage to what could have been if we didn't actually have money.
Exactly. Oh.
Halfway through, I don't think the real movie's gonna start. It was a huge bummer.
We should rewatch the Dragon Ball movie. It's
No.
on Hulu. We can. We can watch it anytime you want on demand.
Oh, that's just cruel.
Oh my goodness.
And it was so frustrating because you can see like the potential, and I just don't know why they would make a movie that doesn't play. I'm not gonna talk about it. I can't believe you tricked me.
No, tell me more.
Nope.
Wait, my anima power. You just ran right past it.
What?
I was kidding. I was
Oh.
kidding. It's the thing that looks like the anima power, but it's
Mhm.
not.
But that's how much I love you. I would turn this deer around.
Where are we going?
South to the Forces of Perdition.
Okay.
Do you have that one?
I do.
Cool. Then let's do it. And that I guess will take us pretty close to Eye of the Jailer 5. Well, Hearth. We can do Torghast if you want to, or we can go farm another Lunar Festival crown because you have 3 more to get or 2 more to get.
I have 2 more to get. And I have to admit, I'll probably get the red and black one last.
I'm going to get the red and black one next. It's possibly the only other one I care about.
If you're going to get it next, then I'll do it with you just because it's easier to do the pickup quest together.
Yeah,
Have you already done it on your mage? The lunar stuff on your mage?
I have, but not on my Horde mage if you want to do Horde side shenanigans.
Yeah, okay. That could work. I'll bring the warlock.
It is account bound, right? Expert or faction, like
Yeah.
truly account bound and not faction specific.
I mean, I didn't see anything about that, but I don't know why it would be. I tell you what, when I log on to my warlock, I will make sure that she can equip it.
That seems fair.
Alright, point me in the direction of stuff that we're killing.
We're going into this cave here.
Oh, I think I hate this one. Is this
Yeah.
the one where I stand in the cave?
I was going to offer to let you just stay in the cave, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'll be back.
Oh, but we have to kill this stuff also, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll just stand here and you can tell me what I need to do.
You just stand there and be so beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh, it's working. Did you get credit for that one?
I don't even know where to look.
How about
Yes.
that one? Cool. It's Tuesday. Does that mean like there was another round of Frost Mage buffs?
Oh, we just got buffed.
And I was making a joke because like you had for the last 2 weeks because Frost Mages are terrible.
Not very good. It might just be me. It's probably just me.
No, I mean they're universally across the board underperforming. That's not like a defense that you're playing Frost Mage perfectly, but even if you were, you still wouldn't be performing well because the class is, I don't want to say broken, but I don't know if you remember the history of this, but at the end of Legion going into BFA pre-patch, you guys got like a 15% nerf across the board as an aura to all frost damage.
I was an amazing BFA Frost Mage.
Right, to combat the fact that at the end of Nyalotha, you were not only easily within the shatter cap, you also had like 30 to 40% static haste, so you were crushing it, basically. It was the best case scenario for Frost Mages, and you had, with the right, whatchamacallit powers, you could blow shit up. So, to address that concern of taking an extremely overpowered class and letting them migrate directly into the new thing, they gave you this 15% across the board aura. But I think what they failed to consider, and I mean, I don't know, maybe they thought about it and I'm not as smart as I think I am, but it seems like they forgot that at the beginning of the expansion, your ability or access to secondary stats was going to be so artificially low. You can come out now and help me slay stuff if you want.
Okay.
But like, yeah, the fact that you couldn't get to the shatter cap and the fact that you were going to have extremely low haste meant that you were already functionally nerfed. You know what I mean? Like, you were already going to be doing considerably less DPS relative to your position at the end of Nyalotha because you didn't have access to the same secondary stats. On top of that, you still had the 15% cross to bear, which I think is why you guys ended up as dumpster tier DPS. And I don't know whose job it is at Blizzard HQ to consider that, but they didn't.
Come res me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's how I think it got to where it is. I don't want to say it's because someone straight up forgot, but it kind of feels like someone basically forgot your class existed. Up there with Survival Hunters. Oh, right. Some people play that. And the unfortunate thing is that if they keep... So every time you're getting a buff, what they're basically doing is just chunking away at that previous nerf. But as they keep doing that, they're just unworking that nerf that was present when you had access to all of these, the high amount of secondary stats. So I think you're going to have that same problem as soon as you can hit Shatter Cap and get to extremely comfortable haste values, Frost Mage starts humming again, and then they're going to be like, oh man, we have to buff or nerf these guys. Let's apply a 5% Frost Aura, and it's like, oh man. Should have left it alone and just let the access to secondary stats drive that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just that way you'd start in a bad way, and the more crit you got, the slower but steadily your DPS would grow, and then when it finally got to a good spot, you'd be where you should be, right? Right to the high middle of the pack.
Hey, come over here.
Why?
Because there's some stuff being fought that we can tap.
Tap. I don't know why it's so hard to find one type of those. We need 4 more Myrmidons.
In the air?
Oh.
Got one coming in.
Cool.
I am a little disappointed with my item from the weekly chest, from the weekly vault.
There are, I think, so many people who, I don't know. I'm so mad at that whole system because it was explained that we were going to get less loot overall, but it's okay because the Great Vault's going to save the day. It will be the salvation. You'll never have a feels bad moment again because you're going to have so many choices and there will be so much bad luck protection. It's okay that you're getting fewer loot pieces from different sources, and it's okay that the item level for Mythic Plus is so much lower and that raid is less accessible, but it's cool, man. Great Vault's going to save the day. I have not had a Great Vault yet that didn't have duplicate slots. Both of my 226 options this week were both of them boots.
Oof.
That's just stupid. And one of the heroic pieces. So 3 of my 6 possible upgrade options were feet. And people are going to say, but I thought you loved feet. And you're not wrong.
I thought you loved me. Beep, beep, beep. So I attacked a Myrmidon while we were up there. He's just taking his sweet time coming down to us.
I got Un Otro coming in as well.
I see that.
I will watch Shout on Skull.
Do the chains actually damage you, or do they just keep
just
you in
slow
place?
you.
Okay.
You were supposed to watch the Not Skull horrifying show. Actually, I guess I didn't explicitly say that, just that I would be watching the fear on the skull. That's my bad.
All right. And an eviscerator?
That's it for me.
I need an eviscerator. Which
Okay.
is not this thing that's chasing us. Go ahead, I'll invis.
FC1.
I was just going to ask, where does one find an eviscerator?
We are at I-5, so we need to go very quickly. I have no DPS cooldown, so I think you just hero this and make it very dead.
And then immediately use our Veneri Hearth?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, everybody else. Not even gonna loot. That was me using my hearth.
I got that, yeah. It was the sound effects that really sold it for me. At first I thought, is she just dancing over there? What is she? Oh, hearthing. I turned off Azeroth autopilot for something, but I missed it already.
You turned it off for the demo that you were doing for Lunar Festival.
That might be a thing. And now I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Turn it back on. And don't forget to check the status of your Cypher relocation, because that was my last charge.
I'm buying another reality fragment for the next time I go home. Ooh, I don't remember what slots can be gemmed. Helms, necks, bracers, belts, and rings. Not boots.
Not boots.
You know who's got great boots? Me. Ugh.
Are they made for walking?
Well, they're not made for DPSing, that's for sure.
Alright, where to?
Let's... do you want to do the crown first, or do you want to do Torghast because we're here?
You can do Torghast. You were really excited about seeing that new...
I kind of am, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Picking up my love is in the air food buff.
Really? Are you going to get to bring it into Torghast with you?
That's why I wanted to have it, because I wanted to see.
Cold Heart Interstitia or the Upper Reaches?
I think Upper Reaches. Isn't Cold Heart the one that I don't like?
I mean, that's like half of them, so I'm going to say yes.
Then I don't immediately remember not liking Upper Reaches. Let's do that one.
Cool. You hate the Upper Reaches.
We're about to find out.
No, I think this is like the one that has the chain platform sometimes.
Okay. Howling Soul Core.
Yep, assume the form of a dead soul chorus, replacing your abilities with maw-based spells. Yes, 100% on board.
Okay, I did that.
I have a button? Yeah! Let's read. First one is Wailing Blast. Number 4 is Twisting Shadows. Ooh, I teleport to a targeted location. Release a Wild Scream, doing some AE damage. I can Plane Shift, reducing all damage taken by 90%. And I can release the Wailing Souls, returning to my original physical form.
I can't see me, but I am inside of you.
Nice.
Oh, this is great! Now you won't lose me. I won't wander off in the wrong direction. This is amazing! Oh, I like this. I like this very much. Wait, so if you're in a group with 5 people, can all 4 people be on one person?
I don't know the answer to that, but it seems like yes.
This is wild.
Problem is, I seem to be taking a lot of damage, and I don't see a way to heal myself.
Are you taking the damage I would otherwise be taking? Oh, but then I can't loot my stuff. Let me off. Let me off this ride. And where am I riding?
I mean,
Kind of
like,
on you.
all up in it.
That is apparently the truth. I feel like this guy's probably got an extra anima.
Yeah, this is kind of fun. Depends what you've tuned in for, I suppose.
If you want to keep going ahead, and then do you get access to extra buffs if... Oh, I was right. That was fun.
Oh, I'm gonna go full course of the dead build. Yeah. No, I'm a fast course.
Now I'm a fast chorus. Okay, I'll be a chorus too now.
No. Only one of us.
Because I cannot ride on you while I am in this shape. No. I feel like this is just going to be a bad idea for us. I best stick with what I know.
What is that? Just for the folks at home.
I best stick to just being my frost mage. So I think if I had it to do over again, I wouldn't have also taken that ability.
Oh wow, so it can kill me in the thing, but I pod tend. Which is kind of interesting.
And helpful.
I guess, but I didn't become the bear ever. I was figuring if I ran out of hit points there, I would just revert to the bear form. That is not how that's working.
Good to know.
So if you are a tank, this is less good because you're basically just giving up all of your tankiness.
That is definitely what I am best at, is holidays and achievements. That is what I like to devote most of my energy to. It is less helpful for me to be on your back when you're line of sighting stuff and interrupting my spellcasts.
Sorry, it's tricky to stay alive in this thing.
That's why I was thinking it was probably better that I not. If you're having trouble staying alive in it, I will really have trouble staying alive in it.
So if I get out of it, do I get to go back in? Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe it would heal me, though. So I guess I'll just have to hop out periodically, use bear to heal, and then go back in. It feels like shape-changing. That's pretty good.
Is there range spells? I didn't even look at the spells.
Yeah,
I looked at it, the
kind of.
interface, and went,
I think
no.
20 yards.
Because I'm assuming we're doing this on an 8 and still challenging enough that I would like to understand what I'm doing.
I have so many phantasmas now.
How many do you have?
Do you think that Lord of Torment has a thing?
I do.
Okay.
I don't know for sure that I can see which ones have it and which ones don't, but I'm definitely noticing a trend of the ones that have dropped them so far. And I interrupted that for you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. This is the first time I've been in here with my AoE build because I had been playing with single target build for raiding. But weirdly enough, there's a lot of ads and a lot of other things to DPS this raid tier
Mm-hmm.
instead of just standard stand and kill one thing fights. Nope. Okay, well, guess I was wrong. Hey. Yeah, take me through the fire.
Do you want to go down and get that sentinel? Because there's an urn that looks like it's got a thing.
Yes. Yes, I do. I mean, we don't have to kill the sentinel if you don't want to.
I guess that's
If
true.
we can skip it.
It seems as though we can. And as long as we can get to the final boss without staying in his haste buff.
Yes. Big jumps. Big jumps.
But you're stuck inside me.
Temporarily. No. Nice. How are you jumping forward?
I have Twisting Shadows as a 12-second cooldown. Guess what it lets me do?
It lets you blink.
Mm-hmm.
Or does it let you twist shadows?
Yeah, probably that.
Oh, I am super happy that we are not doing Meg Cam because it would not not have looked good right at that moment.
Why?
Just the way you had us all tucked in there.
Mm.
It
I mean,
was very
yeah.
confusing, and I didn't know which direction to look while I was.
The tucked in cam never looks great.
I really want to do this with like a full group of 5 people, and I want to see if we can put all 5 people in one person.
That's what it seemed like it said when I was reading the preview. Like full on Voltron.
Interesting. All right, Phil, we're doing it. We're going to try this. We're going to put together a group, and we're going to come into Torghast and see if we can all ride on Try.
I have had that dream.
Ew.
Alright, what do I get this time? What? None of these are a Chorus of the Dead ability. What?
You didn't get the phase shift one?
No.
Oh.
Did you get one?
I did, but I didn't take it because I'm not even using the thing.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. I shouldn't have taken it to begin with.
Oh my goodness.
Because I feel like only one person in the group needs it if you're not going to run around your little ghosty form.
Which I am.
You are. I'm not. It's a waste for me right now. It feels good to be doing more damage than you.
It won't last.
It might.
That's true.
Maybe.
We only have a few floors, I guess.
And you haven't been putting together your uber tanky build.
That is true.
You've been wasting your time on these other things.
I don't know if I'd call it wasting. Okay, it's wasting. But I like it.
Okay, that's where we came in. Yes, I do think that I like this one.
It's neat.
And it's a lot of the phylacteries,
Mm-hmm.
which tend to go pretty well for... what I'm doing. Sorry, I heard a puppy whining and I got distracted.
Don't lose focus. We can always have more puppies.
No, I can't have more puppies. I can have the 3 puppies that I have.
Fine. Being real, I only like 2 of the 3 we have anyway.
Talk about my Juno like that.
Nah, Juno's the keeper. It's best for them to not know who I think it is, that way they can fight for my affections. You know, like good parenting. It's weird, I'm somehow, all of my attacks as the Chorus of the Dead are generating rage. As you can see, I have a full rage bar.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I have a whatchamajigger.
Congratulations.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. Okay. Are you using your phase shift ability?
Yeah, it's on a long cooldown though. It only lasts for 2 seconds. So like there it is.
Nope, already hate it. Alright, well, I tried it. Today, on Try Something New. I tried it. I hate it. I'm not doing it anymore.
I mean, I feel like that's honestly all anybody can really ask of you, is just give it a try, and if it turns out you don't like it, you don't have to do it.
Yep, so I am not a fan of this week's Torghast special event.
All I ask is that you give it a shot. You can hate it after that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. No. I've already decided I don't like that form, so I don't think I'm going to take any more abilities. But it's giving me a lot of them. Are you really not seeing?
That one was all Dead Chorus abilities, so...
Okay.
This one particularly, or especially, gives me the option to heal. Oh, can you hear them?
Hard not to.
They are just the apple of my eye, and I love them so much. Also, I hate them.
It's been really, like, we kind of forgot. We didn't go out often without the dogs and leave them at home, but like just being able to go out for a couple hours, watch a movie, just, get out. I look forward to doing that again. Are you excited about BlizzConline?
I am, yeah. It will be fun to watch.
I'm really interested to see how they do it, online, because it's such a big event in person, and I don't know, like with the virtual experience, if you're going to be able to hop around to the different rooms and the different events, or if they're going to have, like they had different people playing in exhibition style gameplay. So I'm curious to see how they do all that.
Okay, this is pretty cool now.
And there are a ton of things that you can buy. So I wonder if they increased the amount of Phantasma that you're getting from these runs so that you could buy all those skills. Because I have a ton of the chorus things available in here.
Here are some powers. Enjoy.
And I have the Ravenous Anima Cell.
Cool.
All right.
Let's advance.
Hey, go get that. Oh, you get that one. I'll get this one.
Fine. I'm already doing it. You're not my boss. There. Oh, you know what? Never mind. You'll see.
What?
That was pretty great. I can't believe you honestly fell for that.
You're a butthole. Or as my friend Zell says, ah, butts.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe you did that to me.
Really?
I guess that's true.
At some level, I'm kind of a known quantity.
You just lulled me into a sense of safety and comfort
Mm-hmm.
so that you could walk me into traps.
Really liking this thing now.
I'm really happy. Is it because of the abilities that you're picking up?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I have immunities.
Okay, Bubble Boy. Fanadella!
Where'd that come from?
What?
The Stonewing Ravager.
He was right here. Interrupt, 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 interrupt. No? Cool. Okay.
That's what you get for walking me into that axe. I was far enough away that it didn't interrupt me.
Nice. I can respect that.
I do what I want.
Do try and keep up.
I really expected that to be an animimic.
One piece of many. While part of a course of the dead, your damage and healing done is increased by 25%. I wonder if that applies to just me as the chorus, or if I have to be, it would only apply to someone who's inside of me.
And is there any benefit to having multiple people in the chorus form?
Well, in this case, I think it increases damage by 25%. You dig?
If we're both in that form, then you'll get an extra 25%?
No, if you were riding me right now like a vehicle, I think you would get 25% increased damage.
So is there, to our knowledge, any benefit for multiple people having this in the party? Or is it just something that you think one person should take?
I don't know. Actually, when you can, jump inside me, please. I need you inside me.
I can't because we're in combat.
Fine. Okay, no, it doesn't change. I get 50% increased damage and 20% increased movement while I'm in this form. But
Mm-hmm.
it did not change when you came on board. I thought it might. But I think I am doing more damage by virtue of you being in the chorus because of that power that I got.
Okay, so I need to be hanging out on you.
Maybe.
Is that what you're saying?
Only if you're enjoying it. If not, we're doing plenty of damage to clear this. If you don't want to ride the vehicle, then don't.
I like being able to walk around and loot stuff
Yeah,
and pick up things and
do
like
that.
do the quest stuff because that's what I'm used to doing. But just because that's what I'm used to doing doesn't mean that's what I have to do.
I'm
No,
getting this.
I'm pretty stuck in my ways. You're getting what?
The
I want to see if
twisting.
there's a thing.
I have had 4 different twisting shadow upgrades potentially. Which would have given me 9 charges of the ability. And you don't need that many. Interrupt. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh. That was just 2 Wailing Souls ones. Are you actually going to farm for the big love rocket this year?
I don't know. It's like, I know that you got it, but it is such a very small chance to get it that I feel like it's not a good use of my time, but I also, yeah, I don't know. I also want it just for the sake of the collection, so it's, it's the lottery. You don't win if you can't buy a ticket, so.
That is true. It does make it easier to win if you play.
I thought you were doing more damage than me. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. I don't have any cooldowns right now.
So much self-healing.
Right, I'm going up.
Once we get to the final boss, you will have to be inside of my vehicle.
Okay. Don't make me stand in stuff.
I won't. That's what I'm saying. I have 3 blinks
Nice.
and a ton of damage, and we'll each do 50% more damage when I'm in there. So.
They must have changed something because you can actually kind of see which mobs have those things now.
I'm not getting it reliably, though. Like, I sometimes see that I think things look shadowy, but then not always.
Keep it in mind I am not with you. I am getting one more of these souls.
Cool. I no longer require assistance.
I didn't think you did. I was just letting you know.
This is a very short floor.
I think that's why I liked this one, because I remember the floors being pretty, like, succinct. Not a whole lot to them. Did you mean to pull all of that?
Yep.
Cool, cool, cool.
You can see how I'm still alive and how much damage I'm doing. That's why. I am invincible.
They made some changes to the raid recently too, right?
Some small nerfs that we're not really gonna see, like, huge dividends on.
Mm.
And some other key changes as well. The biggest change that I remembered being excited about was Hakar, and the other side is going to be far less scary now.
Which one is Hakar?
The first one in the other side, the blood barrier guy.
Oh,
the
yeah.
giant, like, dark Coatl.
Kill the second thing. The second guy first. Lower him, and then you
What?
move to the other boss.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
The boss with the seed that I'm not supposed to use. And there's two things to attack.
No,
Is that the
that's
right one?
Mists of Tyrannus.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Mist. You're right.
There's a whole other dungeon.
At least they were both in Ardenweald?
I'm talking about the blood god Hakar.
Alright. Let's wrap this up.
And then we'll horde side it up for a crown. Nice. No, I'm naked without my chorus.
Does it take you out of it each time you zone through?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think we need the extra deaths.
Oh, lame.
Okay, I'm gonna drop an orb over here. For you.
Inside.
Ready.
Destructor, go!
I'm frostlocked. Does this have something to do with being in melee with this guy?
I don't know. I see the stacking, intimidating presence. Interrupting slam, I guess, is probably what you got interrupted by. Because it's right there in the name. Thanks for letting us be Voltron.
You're welcome.
Look, I've got a full heal every 12 seconds with 4 charges. It's ridiculous.
That's awesome. Ooh, what is happening to my mana? Look at that. Woo! We did it! We did it!
I'm not ever leaving.
I am just going to always be the chorus forever.
I also got a pet called Severs.
Aw, that's awesome.
Fine. We can go back to being stupid separate people.
We can Voltron it up again later. Alright, I'm gonna zip out and I'm going to switch over to the Warlock.
Ooh, look at that. He's just like a creepy gauntleted hand.
With the green fell fingers.
Do like that.
I think you should name it Rob's husband or Saz's husband, because have you seen that he has a creepy hand pet that he's named husband?
No?
Okay, nothing. Never mind.
Not in a judgmental way, but that seems a little odd to me.
I'm gonna go to Revendreth and turn in.
As you wish. What did you have to turn in at Revendreth?
The Maw souls. Well, Sinfall.
Oh yeah, I should do
So I
that.
could be Renown 31.
Is that like Renown?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's exactly like Renown.
I didn't know. I'm not very worldly and I sometimes get words confused.
You still have your head. Interesting.
Yeah, Coraine's Soulbind unlocked. Screw you, Coraine. I wonder why Dreamweavers is the last one. I need Renown 34 to finally get to Field of Blossoms.
Is she just one of the best ones, or?
For me, she is, by virtue of her having 2 endurance conduits. Or excuse me, 3. I have 1 potency, 3 endurance conduits this setup, which is like just a dream for tanking. Alright, and wish me luck on my Unbound Reality Fragment. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh, screw you. Got whammied.
I'm sorry you got whammied.
Horde Mage, yes.
Yep. I am on my Warlock. And I do not have any talent points. But I don't think that I will need them, so I'm not going to look up Warlock talent trees right now. We don't really have to fight anything, right?
I mean, I don't.
No, I think we'll be fine.
I have invisibility.
Okay. Oh, you're not in the same guild as me on the Horde side. Oh.
Why is that, do you suppose?
Because you are the guild leader for Semanticals, and I am
What?
in copyright infringement.
Amazing. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well, that is just a hideous UI situation. No one look at my user interface. Oh god.
Okay. Let's try to get your mount while we are getting situated.
I don't want to look at anything through this.
And okay, we're gonna talk to this dude here, and we're gonna serve some chocolates. Yep.
Okay. I fixed her transmog, which, you know, is the most important thing.
That is very important.
And I just... It shouldn't matter. But there, it's at least not painful to look at now. Alright, where should I be heading?
I came to org because ultimately this is where we are supposed to be, and I picked up, I don't know why, because it doesn't really matter on these characters, I picked up the Love is in the Air charm kit, and come to me on the map. I'm standing at the Lunar Festival Herald.
Oh, we'll see. Oh, Orgrimmar. It's been a long time.
Okay, but I'm just gonna go with all passive skills because then I don't have to worry about it. That seems good. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. Okay. And then hop on.
It did.
Did you pick up the quest from the Lunar Herald? Okay.
No. No. I was in the process of doing that, and then you flew away. Fly away, little birdie. Okay. It didn't give me anything, but I'm guessing I get the thing later.
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to do the turn in up here. Whereas in the other place, we're going to talk to this lady. Hello, Elder. You good? Okay, okay. All right. Turning in here. Whereas in Stormwind, it's on the outside.
Damn it,
Here, it's
here,
just on the inside.
You're killing me.
Where is the dude what sells the stuff? Yeah, there he is. All right. You want me to buy?
Sure. I don't know why, but I was expecting to get to go to the thing already. I got the clusters.
Okay. Before we go anywhere, let's make sure that both of us have war mode off.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, I toggled it on and off, and now I'm PvP flagged for 5 minutes, so that's fun.
Okay, as long as it's off, we should be fine. Are you getting credit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't know why they do that to you.
Okay, I'm using my invitation in the circle.
Yep. Boy, the druids are freaking out right now.
All right, hop on.
I don't know why, like, I have to click your mount twice to mount it.
I don't know why either.
First one it goes, are you sure? Well, that's what a proper frost mage looks like.
Sure.
I am pretty certain.
All right, pick up the lunar. Do you want to do the turn in and the omen quest, or are you not concerned about that?
I don't remember what it gives me. I don't think
It gives
anything,
you
right?
a firework pack.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's just do this.
Okay. All right. Oh, almost did my one-seater. Hop on.
I don't wanna. Ugh.
Well, I mean, I guess you didn't have to. You could have just run over here yourself.
You're copying my animation. Stop it. Wow. Who wore it better, am I right? It's alright. You have a lovely hobo suit. No capes.
I'm being informed of the time.
Little Squeaky Bear says, dinner time.
That's exactly what time it is.
Excuse me. Oh no. Now starts the shenanigans.
I may let you fly us to the next locations in Ashenvale so that I can run downstairs real quick.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I used to love flying through the old zones. And maybe I'm just old and jaded, but they don't look so great anymore.
I mean, when this was all that we had access to, they looked amazing.
For sure. And they're still pretty cool.
But compare Fellwood to Bastion. and they've figured some stuff out. They've definitely upped their game. Okay, now I know that your quest helper thing is going to tell you to go to Highjaw. Don't go to Highjaw, go south to Ashenvale.
I actually do what I want, so.
Well, as a maid, it's easier. So do you see where the first dot is? Right at the entrance to Ashenvale from Fellwood?
Yeah, it says to go to Highjaw.
No, go to Ashenvale.
I really want to go to Highjaw.
Okay, yeah, go to that one first, and then I'll be right back.
I'm half tempted now that she's gone to go to Highjaw anyway. We'll stay on target. So I pulled up the changes to the other side since we were talking about it. Hakar's melee damage has been reduced by 50% for the suns that he spawns, and the damage of his Blood Nova has been reduced by 20%. You put that on top of the huge tyrannical nerf, and now he's not so scary a boss. The Blood Barrier won't do as much damage, which means it won't be as big. And if the suns are doing less damage, they're not going to one-shot anybody. There was there were those moments where it was like on a high tyrannical key. If you were a clothy and you didn't have a defensive, you could sometimes get like one or two shotted by those suns, and that's bad. And they also reduced the arcane lightning damage from dealer Zyx by 25%.
Nice.
It was quite punishing people who weren't managing the lightning stacks well on a tyrannical, because you could go up for the explosion, take the falling damage, and then get zapped to death all in like the span of, less than 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this addresses that a little bit. I said to go to high jaw.
Admit it, you were a little tempted to.
I almost did, just to be a butt.
Have fun.
I thought you were going to go down to feed them.
No, I just wanted to open the door so that they could have access in case they needed it.
Can you hear them, though? Because I don't want them barking at the kid next door.
No, they're just sitting here in the hallway staring at us.
Okay. I can live with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them terrorizing the neighbor kids.
Nah, they're fine. I've gotten this quite down to a science now.
Oh, good. Which is funny because you don't really like science.
No, but I do like efficiency if I have to do something over and over and over again. Are you going to try to unlock all 4?
I didn't really love the pink one, and the red one seems kind of meh. The color scheme for the light blue ones was perfect for the Ardenweald set that I'm putting together transmog-wise, and I feel like the black one could be a Shadow Priest setup, but I didn't really have anything special built in mind for the other two, so I think I was probably going to skip it.
Okay.
Now that I've got the Hearthstone toy and one of the crowns, I think just one more crown for me is all that's on the docket. Until they have a Lunar Festival mount. If I could ride a Moonbeam, I would be so happy.
It would actually be really cool to have a mage moonbeam instead of a portal.
Mm-hmm. I know, bud. It's not really begging for dinner so much as it is just it's the equivalent of him tapping his watch face like You're running late on stream today. Does not my problem make. Yes, sir. That's quite lovely.
All right, and then do you remember that we're heading to the flight path after this?
Of course I do.
Okay.
And we're gonna fly to the next spot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the flight path is in a different spot because of Horde.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? I did.
All right, let's take this before
Going to
and then hop on.
Hyjal here.
Oh, shoot. No, Stone Mall or Feralis. Camp Mohachi. Probably Stone Mall.
Okay. And are we taking a cue?
While we're flying.
Oh, undead dragon butt.
I still have my Azurite beam.
Nice.
Did you open it?
Yeah,
Oh no, you didn't get it.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
What is it? 0.03%?
0.03.
Yeah, 0.03%. That is not great. I did do a lot of damage though.
You did. I saw that.
Like frost maging is super easy.
It is super easy until you actually get to higher levels.
Oh, we'll see. I'm about to be at 60 this week or next week. Then where will you hide?
Are you leveling this mage or tri-mage?
No, the alliance side. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could level her just for funsies, but not a lot of opportunity to play her on the horde side probably.
Crow just called me out for being on the horde side.
Nice. Are you not allowed to be?
I was informed that I'm a traitor.
Every one of them's got a horde side character. Like
Okay.
3 or 4 of them wanted us to raid horde.
I mean, Volpera is kind of appealing.
Yeah.
So after this, we're going to go to Stormwind.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to Duskwood. Then we're going to Stormwind. Shoot. I have to reconfigure our routing because of a horde side. I think your best bet would be Stonard.
Okay. I have that portal.
And then from Stonard, we'll go to Duskwood. And then we'll go back to Org. We'll take the portal to Hyjal. And then either we'll go back to Org and hit the Elder, the Moonlight to use the Lunar Invitation, or we'll just fly from Hyjal to
You're saying a lot of words right now.
the other place.
I think we'll probably just complete this quest and then have to go feed the puppies, because they have been
I'm thinking maybe.
very patient, but I don't know how much longer that patience lasts until it just becomes I've destroyed something.
The nice thing is once we unlock it, we can do the quest, I think, on anybody. So we don't have to do the quest on these characters just because these are the ones that purchase the crown.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, this is turning into a very much like a notice me senpai kind of thing, so they are gonna be buttholes.
I can always go down and feed them, and you can finish up too.
That's all right. I don't know how engaging it's gonna be to have people watch us farm this stuff. I feel like you can. I guess all of what we're doing is people can just do themselves, but.
And hopefully they are, because then they'll have flower crowns.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a pink rocket mount.
Maybe. Is the box once per event or once per day?
Per day.
That's comforting, I suppose. If I really wanted to, I could throw 21 alts at it, and.
Yep.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
That's what I did, and I got it. Well, I threw like 10 alts at it, and I got it on the second day. So just do that.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
I just think that you don't want it enough. That's probably what's wrong.
Yep. That sounds right. Like there are people who have literal thousands of kills and have never gotten it, and you're like, I don't know, man. I had to do it like 20, 22 times. It was ridiculous.
First year that I farmed it. All right. Portal S2 Stonard, please and thank you.
I'm gonna put it right in this pool.
That's fine.
There you go. The people end up in a swamp.
Oh, Stonard. I haven't been here in so long.
How come you're not using the Warlock Mage Tower weapon?
Probably because I didn't have a warlock when the mage tower was a thing.
But you definitely have it for all 3 mage specs then?
No, probably not.
Oh, but that was the thing. You had a mage
Only if
during
you
Legion.
wanted it to be. The WoW that you play and the WoW that I play are 2 very different games.
That is true. You did get the Frost one though, I think.
I did, and I hated every second of it.
I really, really liked the Frost Mage staff and the Arcane Mage Tower weapon. I didn't love the Fellow Malorn Fire Mage Tower skin.
I may have that. I don't know.
It's like definitely a unique color scheme, but I just didn't like. I don't know. I'm not a big main hand offhand person.
I'm a big whatever eye level is bigger person.
That is true. Function over form. Ooh, and Ventinex's Dark Stride in Spires of Ascension was also nerfed.
Really?
It's just a 5-second reduction in its duration, but for Dark Stride. I mean, I'll take it. And Theater of Pain, Zav the Unfallen, that's the banner boss, had his health reduced by 10%. That one I
Interesting.
don't think I've ever had a problem with.
Yeah.
Like, if people mismanage the banners, then there's sometimes, like, timing problems, but that's more of a, you didn't watch what you were doing.
Alright, Portal S2 org, please, and thank you.
Portal to Orgrimmar. I forgot what you named your warlock. I do like that. It's been up on screen, but I was just reading it.
Alright. To Hyjal.
Oh, finally. We want to provide a more consistent reward for players who didn't receive loot at all.
Are you rereading it?
Yeah, just like every time, it's never not frustrating. We're also similarly phased here, like we were last time.
Okay. I think from here it's pretty much just a straight shot up and over the mountain, so
I'll fly myself.
that sounds great. I'll meet you there.
I'm on the back of Deathwing. What silly mount are you riding?
I am still on the 2-seater rocket, just in case.
I'm on a world-destroying dragon, and guess what he eats?
2-seater rocket.
Yup. Are you going the right way? I feel like we want to head directly north.
I thought that, but I feel like directly north is Winter Spring. Yeah.
I have the turn-in. We've completed the quest. Lunar preservation is done.
Yes.
So don't we need to go turn in?
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
That's Moonglade, not Winter Spring.
No, I know.
Okay.
We have to fly over Winter Spring. I was trying not to head like inward into Winter Spring. How fast are you going? I'm only going 280%.
Yeah, me too. I just made superior navigational choices. And I headed directly north instead of north by northwest.
This is the story of our life.
Yeah, it's like the biggest advantage of flight is that you can basically go in straight lines. I mean, also you're flying, and that's pretty cool by itself. Give me stuff. Yeah, 25 coins of ancestry. Oh, weird. She gives me the quest to go complete the Everlasting Crown of Fortune, the one that I've already unlocked.
Yes, you can do that on each one. It's a little annoying.
Well, now I have to be careful which one I'm buying. I don't like that.
And I think it's going to do the same thing. Yeah, so now you can pick up the quest to go, let's see.
What brings you here?
So that's going to send us to Duskwood, Silverpine Forest, and Desolace. That's definitely going to be easier to do on the Horde side, or on the Alliance side.
Okay.
And I can just port you around.
Cool. Then
The only one, Silverpine Forest, isn't that Blood Elf area?
Silverpine's outside of Undercity.
Okay. I don't have a great way to get us there, but I do think that it's time to go anyway.
Okay.
Gotta
Well,
feed the puppies.
I think that will conclude our stream for this afternoon. That was fun. I love that Torghast Chorus of the Dead. As soon as I read it, I thought, I want to Voltron up with some friends, because that was neat. I know they're stupid, and I know not everybody cares for Torghast. That is, for whatever reason, content I really enjoy doing. So these bonus events that are really just different flavors of Torghast, I appreciate. I know not everybody does, but they are for me. So there's at least one person out there that likes them.
Sometimes that's enough.
Sometimes that is enough. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We will see you on Thursday for even more exciting shenaniganery. I'm Try, that's Destiny, and this was A Date with Destiny. Everybody have a good evening.
Good night.